Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 2025 MCW-Milwaukee Campus White Coat Ceremony. I am Dr. Raj Narayan. I'm the Associate Dean of Student Affairs and a Professor of Obstetrics and Gynecology, and I'm pleased to be the Master of Ceremonies for this event. This important rite of initiation, celebrated by MCW for decades and observed by most medical schools across the country, welcomes new student doctors into the profession of medicine. Family, friends, and colleagues, thank you for joining us in person and those who are joining us virtually on this celebratory occasion. Thank you to the members of our stage party for joining us in welcoming our new class to the start of their medical career on stage with me. We have Dr. John Raymond, President's Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Deborah Kostakis, Interim Dean, School of Medicine, Dr. Jose Franco, Senior Associate Dean for Education in School of Medicine, Dr. Jane Markey, Associate Dean of Recruitment and Admissions, Dr. Martin Munz, Associate Dean of Curriculum, Dr. Nita Salzman, Director of the Medical Scientists Training Program, Dr. Margaret Simon, Assistant Dean of Scholarly Activities, Dr. Bipin Thapa, Assistant Dean of Clinical Science, Dr. Michelle Graham, President of the Wisconsin Medical Society, Dr. Malaika Saiker, Associate Dean and Secretary of the MCW Marquette Medical Alumni Association Board of Directors, Dr. John Lehrman, Professor of Psychiatry and our keynote speaker today, and Ms. Alexis Meyer, Director of Recruitment and Admissions. Today we'll hear from MCW and community leaders as we gather to honor and acknowledge the commitment of our incoming students. To begin, please welcome Dr. Deborah Kostakis, Dean of the School of Medicine and Professor of Ophthalmology.
Thank you. Welcome to our students, families, and guests. This is a great afternoon, and I know it's going to be one of many great afternoons in your careers as physicians. It's fantastic to be joining you for this momentous occasion. I want to first start by acknowledging those who also are joining us virtually and who have supported our students as they've made this journey towards becoming physicians. Because none of us achieves this without friends, family, and our significant others. Your journey and upward path at MCW will prepare you to meet the challenges of medicine and science. Today's ceremony is a celebration of the first steps in your journey to becoming physicians. Whatever you've been, whatever you've achieved in your lives thus far, now takes on a different meaning as you enter this profession. This should be a moment of pride, because although there is much work ahead, it signifies a tremendous commitment on your behalf to accept the demands that come with being a physician and to succeed in every aspect of that commitment. This event celebrates the induction and incoming of class 2025 into the medical profession. Today, you are incoming medical students. You'll receive a white coat accompanied by a written card as a gift from a member of the Wisconsin Medical Society, an organization which has been a longstanding supporter of this ceremony. These coats are an outward sign of the commitment of our future physicians to compassionate care for their patients and their commitment to scientific proficiency. Today marks the 30th annual White Coat Ceremony for the Medical College of Wisconsin. But how did this ritual come into being? In the 19th century, respect for the certainty of science was in stark contrast to some of the uncertainties related to the 19th century medicine. To emphasize transition to the more scientific approach to modern medicine, physicians sought to represent themselves as scientists and began to wear the most recognizable symbol of the scientist, the white laboratory coat. Eventually, this led to the overwhelming association of the white coat with medicine. Although there is some lack of clarity over where the first white coat ceremony originated, the vision behind it has been attributed to Dr. Arnold Gold, who in 1993 instituted a white coat ceremony at the Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons in New York. Dr. Gold believed that medical students should be given well-defined guidelines regarding their expectations and responsibilities appropriate for the medical profession prior to their first day of education and training. He believed that a declaration of commitment when students accept the obligations of our profession should be taken at the beginning of the medical school, not just the end. The white coat marks your induction into the medical profession and the transition to becoming part of the clinical team. It symbolizes the vow to provide comprehensive and compassionate patient care, the oath to define each patient as a person and not just their disease, and the promise to keep the patient's best interest at heart. Individually, you bring so many things to medicine: compassion, curiosity, and commitment. But the one thing you don't yet have is perspective. And the members of the class of 1975, 50 years later, have penned a collection of essays that provide some perspective to both new and graduating MCW medical students. There are hard copies of this book in the library, and I hope to share a link of the book with you in the coming weeks. I encourage you to read these essays during your time here. They are brief, but will provide you with another viewpoint, which sometimes is difficult to see during your years of training. There are many privileges that come with helping to lead medical school, and none of them is more precious to me than being granted the opportunity to welcome the next generation of healers, to be allowed the privilege of watching your unbridled enthusiasm and your optimism and witnessing your talents blossom into a reality that gives me great comfort knowing that our health, and the most global of senses, is in wonderful hands. I look forward to sharing many more milestone events with you during your time here at MCW, and I greatly anticipate the moment when you come across a different stage, receiving your degree of medicine. I know your careers are going to bring great promise and build upon the wonderful tradition that is MCW. Welcome to our family. And at this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Jose Franco. Dr. Franco is Professor of Medicine and Senior Associate Dean for Education at the Medical College of Wisconsin.
Thank you, Dr. Kostakis, for your leadership and your inspirational message. Good afternoon, everyone. Student doctors, congratulations on your many accomplishments that have resulted in your admission to the Medical College of Wisconsin. Today, you are joining the greatest profession. Our profession is about people. We are in a people business. We should never forget that. In a few minutes, you will officially put your white coat on in front of everyone that is assembled here today, but also joining us online. Understand what that white coat you are about to receive signifies. It is your commitment to improve the health and lives of others, whether in your community, state, country, or worldwide. As I mentioned when I welcomed you last week, it is no longer just about you. Also very important today is the oath that you will take once you receive your white coat. These are not just words on a piece of paper. The oath is the ethical standards that we live by. It is what guides us every single day. Some of those days will be easy, but there will also be challenging days ahead. Remember the oath. You all worked very hard to get here, but I suspect none of you did it alone. Remember those who have helped you. Many of those individuals are sitting behind you and are joining us online today. This event represents years of their commitment to supporting you. Do not ignore those support systems. You will need them in the future. Learn from each other. Support each other. Who better to understand what you will go through over the next 4 years than those who will be going on this exciting journey with you? Commit to being a lifelong learner. The truth is that you will never know it all. Medical discoveries and advances are occurring at rates that we could never have imagined. Remain humble, but challenge yourself every day. Do not lose that hunger for knowledge. I suspect there will be some tears shed today, tears of joy. Sometime over the next day, write a note to yourself about how you feel right now, how proud you are, how you will make a difference over the next 4 years. Because when you encounter those rough days, bring out that letter that you wrote to yourself while you're doing this. So in my left pocket of my jacket, I have letters from families of patients that I have had the privilege of caring for and have since passed away. It reminds me of why I do this, why I chose medicine, and what is really important. Also, as I mentioned last week, medicine is not perfect. It is okay to fail. Learn from those failures. In fact, if you never fail, it means you are probably not working to challenge yourself every day. You come from different places and your lived experiences are all different. Embrace those differences. Recognizing those differences makes us all stronger. Please take care of yourselves. Your physical and mental well-being are just as important to us as is your medical education. Simply put, if you cannot take care of yourself, you cannot take care of others. I consider it a privilege and honor to be part of the Medical College of Wisconsin family. Everyone joining us on stage, the rest of the faculty, the staff, they are committed to you and your future. Now, it is up to you. How will you make a difference? So congratulations, and once again, welcome to the Medical College of Wisconsin family.
Thank you, Dr. Franco. I would now like to introduce the Wisconsin Medical Society President, Dr. Michelle Graham, who will offer her congratulations to our incoming medical students. Dr. Graham is president of the Wisconsin Medical Society and a board member of the Wisconsin Medical Society Foundation. She is a board-certified family physician and fellow of the American Academy of Family Physicians and is a chief medical officer for United Healthcare's Medicare division. She was instrumental in establishing the Medical Society of Milwaukee's nonprofit foundation and served as its second president. She has been named the Eratus B. Walcott Physician of the Year and as a titan of the industry for Wisconsin, appearing as one of the top 100 CEOs and C-suite executives in the state. She has held numerous community leadership roles, including serving on the board for Feeding America Eastern Wisconsin and the National Kidney Foundation of Wisconsin, and has volunteered with Mr. Bob's Under the Bridge, Habitat for Humanity, Hunger Task Force, and has served multiple medical mission trips. She has practiced as a family medicine physician at a federally qualified health center in Iowa, as the residency director at the University of Iowa, and as VPMA for Legacy, Wheaton Franciscan Healthcare Ascension, before beginning her career at United Healthcare. Please welcome Dr. Graham.
Good afternoon, and thank you to the Medical College of Wisconsin and the Wisconsin Medical Society Foundation for providing me this incredible opportunity to share with you this important milestone on your journey to being called doctor. As the president of the Wisconsin Medical Society and a member of the Wisconsin Medical Society Foundation Board of Trustees, I am truly honored to be here today to welcome you to the profession of medicine. On behalf of the Society's more than 10,000 members, congratulations on all you have accomplished to reach this milestone on your journey to becoming a physician. You have worked hard, sacrificed, and dedicated yourselves to a life of service. Thousands only dream of being where you are today. You are among the most talented and dedicated, pursuing a life of caring for others who in many cases trust you with their lives at times when they are suffering, vulnerable, and sometimes in need of more than even medicine can offer. The white coat you received today is a gift from a Wisconsin physician who sponsored it through the Wisconsin Medical Society Foundation's White Coat campaign. It symbolizes much of what medicine is and has always been about: professionalism, trust, honesty, integrity, compassion, and ethics. It is also a symbol of the support system you are now a part of. With your white coat, you received a personal message of encouragement from the physician who sponsored it for you. Some of you may develop a lifelong, lasting professional relationship with that physician as a mentor or even a role model. For others, it's simply nice to know that someone here in Wisconsin believes in you and took the time to wish you well on the journey that lies ahead. You will have, as you heard, days that are amazing, filled with the wonders of medicine, humanity, science, and service. Other days, however, on the path will be incredibly challenging, and you may even question your decision to embark on this journey, but please, keep going. With your dedication and hard work, you will be successful. During those difficult times, remember that you are not alone. Your family, friends, faculty, and colleagues are here to support you. You are also now an important part of the Wisconsin Medical Society, your professional family. And we are also here to help guide and mentor you as you strive toward becoming that outstanding physician and individual you have set out and strove to be. I am so very happy you are joining us. You are the future physicians of America, and I can't wait to see all that you will accomplish. Once again, on behalf of the Wisconsin Medical Society and our foundation, congratulations and welcome to the medical profession. We wish you the very best as you begin this amazing journey, and we can't wait to call you doctor.
Thank you, Dr. Graham. I would now like to introduce Dr. Malaika Saiker, Associate Dean and Secretary of the MCW-Milwaukee Medical Alumni Association Board of Directors, who will offer her congratulations to our incoming medical students. Malaika.
Good afternoon to all the family and friends, faculty and staff, and especially the students who are in attendance today, our future class of 2029. I'm Dr. Malaika Saiker. In addition to my professional roles at MCW, I have the privilege of serving on the board of directors for the MCW-Milwaukee Medical Alumni Association. I also trained here at MCW as a resident in the Department of Radiation Oncology, so I know firsthand what it means to be part of this special institution and family. To the students receiving their white coats today, congratulations. This is a powerful moment. Soak it in. You're not just receiving a coat, you're stepping into a community, into a calling, into an identity, into a tradition of excellence and service that stretches back more than a century. You have walked a very arduous path to get here. You've had to give up so much to be in this seat. We are so happy you're here. You deserve to be here. You belong here. We're all ecstatic to have you joining the medical community. The white coat is more than a symbol. It is a promise to listen closely, think critically, act ethically, and care deeply. It's the beginning of your transformation from student to physician, from observer to healer. And the best part, you don't have to walk this path alone. At MCW, you're surrounded by people who believe in you, faculty who will challenge and support you, classmates who will become lifelong friends, and an alumni community that's rooting for you every step of the way. The Alumni Association exists to keep those connections strong. We fund scholarships, celebrate your milestones, and create opportunities for mentorship and community because we've been where you are, and we believe in giving back and paying it forward. And believe it or not, in 4 short years, you'll be joining the alumni community. It will go very fast. As you put on your white coat today, I hope you feel proud, I hope you feel inspired, and I hope you feel supported, not just by the people in this room, but by the thousands of MCW alumni who once stood where you stand now and are rooting for you every step of the way. Welcome to MCW, welcome to the profession, and welcome to a lifetime of purpose and meaning. Congratulations.
Our keynote speaker today, who will share his thoughts on compassion, trust, and responsibility, is Dr. John Lehrman. Dr. Lehrman serves as chair and Charles E. Kubley Professor of Psychiatry and Behavioral Medicine in the Department of Psychiatry and Behavioral Medicine at the Medical College of Wisconsin, as well as Associate Chief of Staff for Mental Health at the Clement J. Zablocki Veterans Administration Medical Center in Milwaukee. Within his academic and administrative roles, he has worked to increase access to mental health care through building population-based consultation programs like the Wisconsin Child Psychiatry Consultation Program, and leading the expansion and development of training programs for behavioral health care professionals, including building 2 new Medical College of Wisconsin psychiatry residencies in central and northeastern Wisconsin. The Department of Psychiatry has more than doubled in size since he became chair. As chair of the Department of Psychiatry and Behavioral Medicine these past 14 years, it has been his top priority to develop a supportive and family-friendly culture for his department. This culture prioritizes engagement and well-being. The department is active in all MCW's 4 missions of patient care, education, research, and community engagement. As Associate Chief of Staff for Mental Health at the Milwaukee VAMC, that's the Milwaukee VA, he also helps connect and enhance collaboration between MCW and the VA. In 2023, Dr. Lehrman received the Association for Academic Psychiatry's Lifetime Achievement Award, and in 2024, he was recipient of the MCW's Distinguished Service Award. Welcome, Dr. John Lehrman.
Thank you, Dr. Narayan. So it's a privilege to be here with you. I'm going to talk to you about compassion, trust, and responsibility. As you heard, I'm a graduate from this medical school, so I sat in your chair, and I also graduated from a Medical College of Wisconsin psychiatry residency. Now I'm at the tail end of a long, successful, and great career. It's being here with you for this white coat ceremony is really special for me. I've not done this before as a keynote speaker. So why do we wear white coats? Don't they just keep our clothes clean? Well, the word candor is derived from the Latin word candidus, which means white. And the foundation for all professional societies is candor or truth. And historically, the symbol of justice has been an individual clothed in white. Physicians started to wear white smocks and coats in the early 1900s, as we learned about the importance of cleanliness and having a sterile field to help prevent infection. However, the white coat has come to signify so much more. What does it symbolize? Well, it symbolizes professionalism, achieving high standards and quality in the care that we provide and the work that we do. It symbolizes responsibility, putting the patient and their needs first, following through on checking on their tests and lab tests that we ordered, staying late to finish your critical work, educating our patients and our community. It signifies a cloak of compassion, caring for your patients and their well-being every day. It also emphasizes empathy. That's putting yourself in your patient's shoes so you can walk that journey and understand where they're coming from. It also symbolizes integrity, maintaining confidentiality and maintaining your patient's trust. Of course, it also means purity and cleanliness, causing no harm to our patients. The white coat ceremony marks a pivotal moment, symbolic of your entry into your journey of becoming a doctor. In essence, you are joining our professional society that is based upon truth, and we welcome you. Senator Ron Johnson recently came to MCW, and he shared with us that since the pandemic, about half of our population really doesn't trust physicians. This should be concerning to all of us. Our white coats and what they symbolize has never been more important. If we act professionally, responsibly, with compassion, empathy, and with integrity every time we step into our work, our patients will learn to trust us. This trust is more important in our polarized world today than it ever has been. Developing a trusting relationship with your patient also impacts the therapeutic effect you have on your patient. As a physician, you will experience your patient sharing things with you that they will not even share with their closest loved ones. And them trusting you is so important in you being able to educate them about the science of medicine. And about evidence-based medicine. When we live up to the values the white coat symbolizes, and a patient puts faith in us as physicians, therapeutic outcomes follow. Panic disorder, for example, in psychiatry, is a horrible illness that causes very much suffering. And yet, building that trusting relationship with our patients is therapeutic in itself. I can tell you about situations where I've worked with a patient, built that trusting relationship, and then in treating their panic disorder, I've written a prescription for them, given it to them. They put it in their wallet or their purse, and they never had another panic attack. How is that possible? They so much believed that I was there to help them and that I had the solution, that it had a calming effect on their nervous system, that had a preventive effect on them having any further panic attacks. Now, our medications also work, but that trusting relationship can mean so much. It also underlines the importance of the placebo effect. If a patient trusts in you and believes in you, what you treat them with has a much greater effect of them responding to it. It also improves the chances of them taking the medication and following through with your recommendations. That's how important it is. It can save lives. Before I finish, I wanted to share a really important reminder. You need to manage your well-being. You heard from some of my colleagues already about how challenging the next several years are going to be. Your career is going to challenge you, and there are going to be really tough days. But if you don't take care of your own well-being and keep that a top priority, you're going to get into trouble. You're going to burn out. And it will impact the level of quality of care that your patients receive, and you won't be able to give them the level of care that they deserve. I know this because burnout can affect anybody in the field of medicine, and it has affected me. I burned out early in my career. I was working really hard on an inpatient psychiatric unit. I think we were understaffed, overworked. I had young kids at home, and I thought I was invincible, but gradually I burned out. I lost my empathy for my patients. One day, because of that loss of empathy, I was so frustrated with a patient who lied to me that I discharged them, even though I knew that wasn't the best thing for them. Around that time, one evening at home, I was at home, and my 1-year-old child proudly climbed out of his crib and came down the stairs, and I was so frustrated and exhausted, I put him back in his bed and I shook him. I caught myself. Didn't harm him, but it scared me. At that point, I realized I was in trouble. I almost left the medical profession. But I caught myself, I got help, I talked to my boss, we restructured my job, and I recovered. And here I am today, 20 years later, and I've had an incredible career. But I caution you, how do you do that? Some helpful ways to take care of yourself, and these include making sure you have a strong support system around you. Just like it's taken your family, friends, but your peers. You need to be able to lean on each other. You need to have that support system. You need to pay attention to your feelings and your level of reserve, because it snuck up on me. It could sneak up on you, so you really need to pay attention to yourself. You need to exercise and manage your own health and have adequate nutrition and hydration. You need to make sure that you don't get caught up drinking too much or finding negative ways to cope. You need to find positive ways to cope. If you can maintain your well-being, I can guarantee you're going to have an incredible career, and it's going to be really rewarding, and you're going to make such a difference. Today, you are welcomed further into this journey toward the special profession of being a physician. You're now going to receive this powerful symbol of compassion, responsibility, and honor in the white coat that you're going to put on. You will have your own white coat. You will now be expected to uphold the highest standards of care while maintaining the trust of your patients. Congratulations to all of you on taking this momentous and meaningful step. Congratulations, and thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lerman. We'll now transition to bestowing the white coats to our incoming class of 2025 student doctors. At this time, I would like to invite my faculty colleagues to join me at the front of the stage. Dr. John Lerman, Dr. Malaika Saiker, Dr. Michelle Graham, Dr. Deborah Kostakis, Dr. John Raymond, Dr. Jose Franco, Dr. Jane Markey, Dr. Martin Munz, Dr. Nita Salzman, Dr. Margaret Simon, and Dr. Bipin Thapa. Student doctors, please approach the stage as Ms. Alexis Meyer, Director of Recruitment and Admissions, will recognize you by name. After you're quoted, please return to your seats and await the recitation of the medical school oath.
It is now my privilege to welcome each of our students to come forward to receive their white coat. Family and friends, thank you for holding your applause until each group has been coated. Farah Abu Taleb, coded by her cousin, Dr. Elizabeth Dabrowski. Elaf Aga. Sarah Alchemy, coded by her father and mother, Dr. John Alchemy and Dr. Ann Wylip. Yara Al-Rayyan. Zuleika Ali, coded by her parents, Dr. Nadia Ali and Dr. Vakas Aslam. Carla De Jesus Alaman. Ayman Al-Salhi. Ethan Anderson, coded by his father, Dr. Michael Anderson. Catherine Anderson. Matthew Anderson. Tiffany Andico. Mohammed Esjed. Fahad Aziz. Ben Bockenheimer. Alexandra Balan. Adam Bauman. Alexandra Beinborn. Leonardo Beltran, coded by his mother, Dr. Marielis Cantillo. Raksha Bhatta. Raimundo Jovencio Villena, coded by his grandfather, Dr. Raimundo L. Villena, Jr. Andrew Blanker, coded by his mentor, MCW alumnus, Dr. Michael Eljada. Wesley Blashka. Cameron Seth Bowen. Vincent Brim. Bo Brock, coded by his mentor, Dr. David King. Hayden Broatz. John Brzezinski. Ryan Karachi. Emmy Carpenter. Emma Carr. Christian Chang, coded by his father, Dr. Peter Chang. Fiona Chanlate, coded by her father, Dr. Marino Chanlate. Vikram Chatterjee, coded by his uncle, Dr. Ratul Chatterjee. Waj Chowdhury. Alyssa Chavez. Junshi Chen. Lisha Chen. Ron Chen. Yanling Chen. Julia Chanel, coded by her mother, MCW alumna, Dr. Elizabeth Miller. Danica Cho. Tessa Christofferson. Eleanor Clements. Brian Konstantinescu. Michaela Cortez. Eva Coughlin, coded by her mentor, Dr. Jessica Schreiber. Michael Duratzis. James Dash, coded by his father and mother, Drs. Howard and Margie Dash. Reina Marie Dela Cruz. Benjamin Denker. Samantha DeVillers. Matthew Diaz, coded by his aunt, Dr. Jo Marie Rivera. Stephen Dew. Radhika Dua. Jeremiah Enigenberg, coded by his mother and father, Dr. Jantina Vonk and Dr. Royal Enigenberg. Max Ehlers, coded by his coach, Dr. Laura Gotchlick. Oni Ekwema, coded by his sister, Dr. Abi Ekwema. Jack Elliott, coded by his mentor, Dr. Raymond Georgian. Layla Etamad, coded by her grandmother and parents, Dr. Jacqueline, Elizabeth, and Jeffrey Etamad. Susanna Evans. Bria Fiebiger, coded by her brother, Dr. Bryce Fiebiger. Gabe Fish, coded by his partner, MCW alumnus, Dr. George Helding. Catherine Fleming, coded by her spouse, Dr. James Fleming. Jenna Friel. Pete Gertz, coded by his sister, Dr. Mia Gertz. Victoria Ganma. Sachi Gill, coded by her parents, Dr. Gurliwan Gill, and MCW alumnus, Dr. Navdeep Gill. Lexi Gok. Hannah Goldblatt, coded by her father, MCW alumnus, Dr. Matthew Goldblatt. Andrew Grusin, coded by his parents, Dr. Michael Grusin and Dr. Angela Wright. Nagin Haji Abdul Hamid, coded by her father, Dr. Mohammed Haji Abdul Hamid. Jordy Hare Hartman, coded by his mother, Dr. Carolyn Hare. Madeline Halloran. Ella Hardin. Austin Masaki Harris. Molly Hedden. Hans Helseth. Miley Herr. Gemma Hodgkiss. Alicia Hafes. Morgan Horman. Alexander Houle. Gavin Hutchison. Stella Jekyll, coded by her mother, Dr. Stephanie Farrell Jekyll. Sela Jazim. Joshua John Jurisha, coded by his father, MCW alumnus, Dr. John Anthony Jurisha. Bonnie Jin, coded by her father, Dr. Kwan Yvonne Jin. Hannah Jersa. Kira Johnson. Aaron Jonas. Jillian Jordan. Gabriella Khan. Harshal Kanade. Haley Kazabuski. Hale Kazik. Sophia Kern. Talia Kessler. Sean Rasul Kaswani, coded by his father, Dr. Abdul Hamid S. Kaswani. Neil Kim. Christina Clausen, coded by her parents, Dr. Tammy Tran and Dr. Chris Clausen. Noah Kanizik. Isha Konetti, coded by her mom and dad, Dr. Suma Konetti and Dr. Badrinath Konetti. Julia Crean, coded by her father, Dr. Joseph Crean. Karan Krishnan. Jacob Lammers. Gwen Lau. Andrew Lavin, coded by his mentor, MCW alumnus, Dr. John Martini. Audrey Lee. Jennifer Lee. Woody Lee. Fiora Lena. Alexander Lestrud, coded by his father, Dr. Stephen Lestrud. Victor Levidovsky, coded by his mentor, Dr. Luis Martinez. Jorulan Lee, coded by her mother, Dr. Lee Fiorello. Andrew Leong. Darlene Lin. Do Lim. Kai Lipto, coded by her cousin, Dr. Patrick Disterhoff, Jr. McKean Lucas, coded by his father, Dr. MCW alumnus, Dr. Daniel Lucas. Anita Luma. Andrew Louie, coded by his parents, MCW alumni, Dr. Asriani Chu and Dr. Eric Louie. Paul Lyons. Casey McAnder, coded by her mother, MCW alumna, Dr. Maura Brennan. Soha Malik, coded by her dad and mom, Dr. Malik Ali and Dr. Sadia Guzzle. Kimberly May Manalong. Amanda Mahar, coded by her mentor, Dr. Ramagopal Tumaluri. Claire Melodosian, coded by her sister, Dr. Lauren Melodosian Schreiner. Dhruv Miglani. Mia Montiel. William Morgan. Nura Masagimi. Andrea Mata. Sarah Muth. Hayden Nelson. Lin Tui Win. Maggie Wynn. Melissa Nguyen. Philip Wynn. Tiffany Wynn. Ian Prenty Nornberg. Keelan Norman Klatt. Olisename Akankwa, coded by his mother, Dr. Veronica Omenka. Samantha Omidvar. Davis Opal, coded by his mother, Dr. Elise Opal. Edward Opichka, coded by his mentor, MCW alumnus, Dr. Kia Sayan. Megan Otto. Nicole Park. Matthew Patch. Hina Patel, coded by her grandfather, Dr. Rasik Patel. Gabriella Pierbon Mays. Maya Pitts. Michaela Plantinga. Robert Polan. Diana Portugal Barron. Julia Preskenis. Abhi Puri, coded by his brother, Dr. Simmer Puri. Patrick Quinn, coded by his uncle, Dr. Sean Quinn. Ria Rahim, coded by her mentor, Dr. Fareen Amarsi. Afra Prithul Rahman. Amar Razak, coded by his father, Dr. Anjum Razak. Daniel Reed. Abraham Regner, coded by his parents, MCW alumni, Drs. Kevin and Dawn Regner. Zoe Relias, coded by her cousin, Dr. Alexandra Petrakos. Jose Rico Fajardo. Emily Rodriguez, coded by her father, Dr. Henry Rodriguez. Valerie Leanne Sagoon. Sarah Saif. Aryan Saini, coded by his sister, Dr. Isha Sharma. Anand Saluja, coded by his father, Dr. Rajit Saluja. Dina Sapiro. Kristen Shars. Juliet Scolari. Caitlin C. Chet Senarathne. Maggie Shee. Emma Schankenberg, coded by her aunt, MCW alumna Dr. Elizabeth Davies. Geeta Sriram. Vaishnavi Srirama. Sarah Stanley. Natalie Sun. Janelle Suraga. Michael Shemansky, coded by his mentor, MCW alumnus, Dr. Shekhar Kapad. Amoli Tadaparthi. Michael Talon. Julia Tang. David Tarr. Madison Tachert, coded by her sister, Dr. Mackenzie Tachert. Danielle Thompson. Samantha Thompson. Natalie Wynn. Connor Wiseman, coded by his mentor, Dr. Cherie Chance Lawson. Abby Wood, coded by her grandfather, MCW alumnus, Dr. Harvey Kleiner. Emily C. Cynthia Yan. Athena Yi, coded by her brother, Dr. Alan Yi. Emily Young. Jonghwa John Yoon. Aiden Zamet. Tyler Zellen, coded by his father, Dr. Dan Zellen. Sophie Zai. Rebecca Zier. Ryan Zolovic, coded by his father, Dr. George Zolovic. Zaquan Han. Coders, thank you. Finally, we would like to recognize the following students who are celebrating with us virtually. George Fadul, Charlie Lemkool. Congratulations, everyone. I would now like to invite Dr. Kostakos back to the podium to lead the recitation of the medical school oath.
Prior to the inception of the white coat ceremony, the Hippocratic Oath, a noble 2,500-year-old tradition obligating new doctors to high professional standards for patient care and the practice of medicine, was recited by medical graduates at commencement. It was noted by Dr. Gold that this recitation occurred 4 years too late. He believed that students should take the oath when they begin medical school and again when they graduate. Such practice also more truly follows the model of Hippocrates, who administered an oath to his students before their medical studies began. The oath that the medical students are about to take was written in 2019 by a committee of MCW students. Based on the Declaration of Geneva, it was crafted to promote empathy, diversity, and community among physicians and the patients they serve, while upholding time-honored traditions of professionalism and ethical medical practice embodied in the Hippocratic Oath. Student doctors, please stand and direct your attention to the screen. And together, with all the physicians that are present, let us recite the MCW Oath. As a member of the medical profession, I pledge to dedicate myself to the service of humanity through the art and science of medicine. The health and well-being of my patients will be my first consideration. I will respect the autonomy and dignity of my patients. I will value the individuality of my patients and care for all of them to the best of my ability. I will safeguard the confidentiality of my patients. I will practice my profession with conscience and integrity and in accordance with medical students. I will share my medical knowledge for the benefit of the community and the improvement of healthcare. I will give to my teachers, colleagues, and students the respect and gratitude that is their due. I will attend to my own health, well-being, and abilities so that I am able to provide the best care for my patients. I will engage in honest self-reflection upon my character, acknowledging my strengths and my limitations. I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights or civil liberties, even under threat. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. I now invite Dr. Narayan to say a few closing remarks.
I guess I'll have to wait for all of you to sit down before I say, please stand once more. Please face your families and friends and give them a round of applause for helping you reach this point. Their continued support throughout your journey through medical school and beyond will be essential for your success. Please be seated. Student doctors, today marks the beginning of your journey into a life of service and discovery. Congratulations on joining the field of medicine. We are proud to walk alongside you as you grow here at MCW. Student and guests, please remain seated as our photographer will be taking a few photographs of all of the class members who are present today to commemorate this occasion. Yeah, please, could you stand up? You know, this is just the beginning of your physical exercise. You know, the Medical College of Wisconsin has so many buildings that you will never fail to achieve your 10,000 steps every day. This concludes the white coat ceremony for the incoming class of 2025. Thank you for celebrating with us today. Families and special guests, please remain seated as our students proceed out of the theater and enjoy the MCW incoming class of 2025 family photo slideshow as you wait. Students, you will be led to the atrium for your white coat photos. Please proceed as directed by the ushers. Stage party, thank you for making this a memorable event. You may proceed as well. Have a wonderful afternoon.
something special for you.